want you guys to put your hands together for your host of the evening, good friend of mine, James Rowan. Thank you, Trouble Butter. Oh, yeah, this is a borderline disgusting song. How's everybody doing tonight? Thank you for coming out. Woo! Give it up. Drinks are half price. I paid $2.50 for this beer. That is borderline robbery. Give it up for Diana, the bartender, please. Everybody making it happen. Yes! Also, DJ Cervantes on the ones and twos, just absolutely crushing it up here. Just really good stuff. It's really bright. We got we're filming tonight, so that YouTube can get a hold of it. Let's, Hey, what's up, Zach? How you doing, man? You good? Yeah, peace, brother. Absolutely. There's no. Can I need a chair to put my beer? I'm just gonna put it on the ground. That's okay. You guys, I'm really happy to be here. I'm excited. Last night I was in San Francisco. And it went a little bit south. We were having a great night, and then all of a sudden, did you know that strippers can come out of strip clubs now and get you to take you back in? I had no idea. Like, that should be fucking illegal. If you're borderline black, I guarantee these girls, they were very, very lovely Oakland women, and they were like, hey, oh my God, like, you're smoking a cigarette. Just come with us, and just led me away. So my bank account was locked out today. That was really good when you have to like confirm your purchases, and it's just $80 at a time from Broadway. That was lovely. Yeah, just getting real. Sorry, I just had to I had to get that off my chest because it just happened. It was really upsetting. I'm feeling good though. Other than that, otherwise, anybody want to come sit in chairs up here? You guys good? Come, join us. Join us. We're gonna have a great day. Come on. Yes, there we go. Come on, come up. Come sit in these chairs. We're not gonna bite you. Nate might bite you, but for the most part, most of the comedians won't. So it's gonna be just a great night. I'm feeling really strong today. I started taking a kickboxing class. That's been going great. I'm liking it. Okay, it's not so much a kickboxing class as it is a women's self-defense class. But it's going great. I'm like the fourth strongest one in there. And I'm learning a lot. So it's that's not even true. It's not so much a women's self-defense class as it is a Zumba hip-hop abs dance class that I teach. It's going really great. I can show you a little bit. You guys down? You guys down to get down with some beats? Yeah. Hey DJ, Rob, hit me with that single beat. So it's like this. You start off like this. It's all improv basically. You start like this, then you do steps, and then you kick it up. You start strutting. Boom. It's a reggaeton beat, and then eventually you just go like that because it's a hip hop abs dance class, so you always end like that, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Ooh, it's lovely. I'm exhausted. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Oh, I just totally nailed it. I did mushrooms the other weekend. Yeah, absolutely. It was great, it was a really fantastic time. The thing I like about mushrooms is that you just get super introspective and you start thinking about cool shit, And I started thinking about Marilyn Monroe, right? As one does. She's got that great quote, right? It says, "If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best." That's admittedly a shit Marilyn Monroe impression, but I think the message is very, very strong, and so I thought about that, and I called my girlfriend, and I said, "If you can't handle me on mushrooms, then you don't know how a dragon makes pancakes! So I'm single now. It's been interesting. I'm using Tinder now, which has been just a horribly disappointing experience. I feel like with any new emerging technology, like you really need to be on the front, be on the forefront of that. Because I was in a relationship when Tinder first came out, and now I'm on there, and I feel like my mom on Facebook. I'm like, why won't she accept my friend request? And I asked a friend of mine. I was like, okay, I asked a lady friend. I said, what works for you? Like, what messages have you got? Like, how do guys talk to you? And how does that go? And she said, this message works. She got a message. The guy said, hey, girl. Like, you knew that was the tone. You couldn't hear it, but like, that was the tone, right? So, hey, girl. I'm gonna paint you green. And I'm gonna spread you like an avocado. Damn! Like, hey, that's hot. It's gross, but it's hot and it works. It got the number, and I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I'm like, hey, girl. You like Harry Potter? Because I want you to be a Dementor and suck the soul out my Harry Potter. We're gonna find the deathly swallows. And that hasn't worked. It's so disappointing. You guys, we're gonna have a really fucking fun night tonight. It's going to be great, I can tell already. This is a bit of material that I call The Ground is Hot Lava. Everybody, the ground is lava! Oh, that worked. Yeah, that was great. It was a lot of fun. This is called Breaking the Barrier. You could also, these are pretty stable. I've been doing core work, a lot of Bosu ball work, and 15-pound weights. So I feel great, but we're gonna have a really fun time tonight. I'm gonna get back on stage, don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be okay. You guys, are you ready to have some actual fucking comedians get up in here and tell some jokes? Come on, no, come on, give it up, come on! I wanna hear it. There it is, yes. Ooh, God, that's a roaring crowd. That is lovely. That is lovely. All right, well, the first person we're going to bring up is he's a really, really good friend of mine. He's got a dog that you'll probably see running around the bar. That's how you know he's local. Ladies and gentlemen, please put it together for Nate Pena. Explosive. West Coast shit, my nigga, where she does attract girls that used to throw they back.
Have you ever hooked up with your ex-girlfriend and then all of a sudden she's way better at giving head? Which is two things, awesome and disconcerting. Oh, it's been a good week. I came home, I have a roommate named Chris. When I came home in the living room, the futon was in the down position, and one of my blankets was spread across it. Which means I have to ask him this obvious question. Do I need to wash my blanket? Which his honest response was, no, I didn't have sex on your blanket, though I did eat your pussy out on it. Which my honest response was, It's a drought, people. I will clean it when it's needed. I've heard women say that they'll judge men by how nice their shoes look. If this is true, I'm going to put a picture of my dick on my shoes. Because if you're going to be judging me, I might as well put my best foot forward. Got side giggles on that one. We're all into different things. Everyone likes a different thing in the opposite sex. My favorite look is a girl who's crazy, cute, with an obvious flaw. A look I like to call obtainable. Obtainable's the best. I once dated a girl who was religious back in the day, which means we weren't allowed to have sex, though she let me go down on her, but she'd make me say grace first. I like you at the bar, you got that one, that's good. The other people are like, come on, Nate, this is how I warm you people up. I have to start slow, and then I'll get into the crazy fucking shit. I recently was doing a set at a place called Sally Tomatoes. Has anyone here been Sally Tomatoes? Nah, it's kind of out in the middle of fucking nowhere. There's always guys playing darts at Sally Tomatoes. You know those guys who are way too good at darts? Like my friends go, wow, they're really fucking good. And my honest response was, well, kind of. Because no one who's that good at darts is also a good father. That's just a fact. Every time you see a guy hit 3 bullseyes in a row, somewhere there's a kid playing catch by bouncing a ball off the wall. Oh, my imaginary kid doesn't have his dad around because he's off playing darts. Last time I was there, I actually told that joke too loud in the dart room, and the dart guys looked at me with this dirty fucking look, got angry, went home, and took it out on their kids. Spanky. Spanky's a good bar. I definitely enjoy it here. Spanky's is kind of like Cheers. Right? Because most of the time there's the inbred hick, the alcoholic mailman, the condescending asshole who's trying to fuck everything. What I'm saying is, when you're at Spanky's and when you leave, you don't feel like you're alone because there's a pretty good chance that someone's following you. I guess that one's on me. Last time I was here at Spanky's, I was telling my jokes, and right in that seat there was a midget in the audience, which is fucking awesome because I got to do my midget material. He didn't really appreciate it, which is weird because the only other time I've had a little person in the audience and I told my midget material, he really liked it, which is kind of ironic that my midget materials only worked half the time. But here's the thing, when you're telling jokes to a little person and they don't like your midget jokes, you can't get mad at them for it going over their head. Also on me, I'll give you guys that one. Let's move on to the better material, Nate. I know I'm poor when I'm following the ant trail in my house to find food. Some people feel bad for me on that one. Maybe because they know that's not fully a joke. I'm not even mad at them. We can be friends. I'll even split it with you. Let you guys know here. Once, I accidentally smoked PCP and then learned how to speak Spanish after 5 years in a Mexican prison. Because I'm a slow learner. Speaking of poor and being in prison, do you guys know what the juggalos are? Anyone know what juggalos are? They're fans of the Insane Clown Posse. They like to paint their faces white with black makeup. Which makes me wonder, do you think a juggalo ever walks into McDonald's, looks at Ronald McDonald and thinks to himself, Daddy? I like this guy. He's laughing at all my jokes. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm glad you're with me on it. Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan tells jokes about his mom giving him a cubby, which he acts like it's fucked up. But you never be able to tell what's in your top 2 drawers. Like, you can't have a human-sized chest of drawers, Dirty Dan. That would never work. Anyway, Dirty Dan and I are good friends. One time he came up to me and he's all, I've been on a 2-week juice cleanse, and I just had a green tea coffee enema. I've never felt cleaner in my life. And then we went in the bathroom and did cocaine. Allegedly. Oh man, speaking of poor things. Once I was walking home from the bar late night and I was drunk and I got caught pissing on a playground by a cop. And he said, "Good job, idiot. You just became a sex offender." And I thought to myself, fuck, again? I admit that joke is fucked up. But know what's fucked up? That pissing in public is illegal. Because know what's not illegal? Pissing your pants. You just have to commit. It's called a loophole. If peeing in public is illegal, it should be legal to take little boys to baseball games and have them use the public restroom. I don't know if you females have ever been to a baseball game in the men's bathroom. I hope not. Because inside, there's a trough that they just have 9 adult men pissing in, no barriers. So the child walks in, and at eye level, there are 9 adult men's penises. So when you take your kid to a baseball game and have him use the bathroom, either 2 things are going to happen. Either he's going to be traumatized, or you're going to have some questions to ask your son. When he walks out of the bathroom smiling. All right, you guys, like 2015, don't make fun of the imaginary man's gay son that went to the baseball game and enjoyed the bathroom with 9 men holding their penises at eye level. We won't do that. I used to play, oh God, dude, the first time we're not gonna go there, Dan, all right? Not on stage, not now. I used to play football in high school, and the most fucked up thing about high school football is the cheerleaders. Because they make them get in a tower, they call it a cheerleading pyramid. It looks like the food pyramid, but actually it's a life pyramid. Because at the top, you have the smallest girls, and they call them the flyers. And they fling them up into the air as if to say, don't worry, if anything bad happens, someone will be there to catch you. Reversely, at the bottom of the tower is what they call the base, which is the bigger girls, which literally have the smaller girls walk all over them. As if to say, you better get used to it. This is going to be happening for the rest of your life. Silence, I guess that one's just a fact. I actually enjoy silence, people. It means you're all listening. Dirty Dan was a little concerned with having me go first for this obvious reason. He usually likes to have someone warm up the situation before I get on stage and go, let me do my insane thoughts. Because I have like a callous soul. Like it takes something really fucked up and deep to get me to laugh. It's kind of like when you have a broken leg and you have a cast and you have to take a coat hanger and go really far down there to scratch it. That's how my soul works. Which kind of explains this next joke. Earlier today, at the bar, I heard a guy say he came on that girl's face like a predator drone. Sometimes people can be too patriotic. Because think about it, if he's accurate, he's truthful, he's only hitting her face about 2% of the time. The other 98% of the time, he's just randomly coming in the Middle East. There's the line again. I always seem to find it. Have you guys seen these signs on the side of the freeway said, wait, is this your mother or a good friend?
My roommate.
Oh, roommate. Okay, cool. So I thought, not like I'm assuming anything, but I saw like it's really awkward if you have to listen to my jokes with your mother right next to you in front around the table. I was trying to give you my sympathy in case that was the situation. You're giving me the light. I know where I am. Well, anyway, back to where I was. Has anyone seen these signs on the side of the freeway that say, United to Stop Human Trafficking in Sonoma County? My question is, you haven't seen these signs? I have. It's a weird fucking sign. Because who the fuck are these signs for? We're decent people. We all generally understand that human trafficking is a bad thing. So all that sign really doing is telling bad people that that is an option. So what that sign really says is, don't buy tickets to Thailand, save money, shop local. I'm gonna tell you 2 jokes before I get out of here. A couple years ago, my grandma had a stroke and she died. 6 months later, my grandpa had a stroke and he lived. And he pretty much completely forgot he was ever married. So it mostly worked out for him. So it's true what they say. Different strokes for different folks. Oh, groans, clap, and You write a joke about your grandma dying that's funnier than that. As an adult who has nieces and nephews, I suggest don't watch Disney movies when you get older, because they're all really fucked up. Like I recently watched the movie Pinocchio, which sounds like a good movie, right? Right? It's about a guy, he owns a toy shop, he loves children, but his name is Geppetto. Fucking Geppetto! It has the word pedo in the name! I I mean, think about it. First of all, marionettes aren't supposed to be actual size. Second of all, he saw that shooting star, and he could have wished for anything. He could have wished for youth. He could have wished for a wife. But no, he saw that shooting star and thought to himself, magic shooting star. You know that doll in the back that I've been fucking? I want that to be a real boy. I'm tired of pulling splinters out of my penis. Thank you, my name is Nate Pena.
Oh, Nate Pena, keep going, everybody! Woo. God, that was just lovely. Banging dolls. Always a good look. We're gonna keep going right now. We have a really, really funny woman coming up right now. She is fantastic. She recently won the So Your Friend Thinks You're Funny. I didn't say that right, but it's a comedy competition and she won it. Anyway, please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Annie King.
Can't stop. Shake your asses. Let me blow your mind. Even Gwen Stefani's breakout hit. Everybody loves that song, right? Yeah. Yes, everyone loves that song. Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. Who's having fun? All right, that's what I like to hear. Good stuff. Good stuff. So you two in the second row, are you two here on a date? Oh, awkward. Oh. That doesn't mean you're not on a date. Oh no, this isn't Alabama. Never mind, I'm confused. Oh, true story. When I first got to California, a friend of my boyfriend's picked me up, and I could have sworn he said the guy was going to pick me up with his girlfriend. So I said, how long have you been together? And she said, he's my brother. So that was the first memory I made in California. It's been getting a lot better since then. Let me tell you about myself. My name is Annie. I am originally from Chicago. Anybody from Chicago? Chicago? No Chicago? That's okay. If you are from the South Side, we would have to fight anyway, so it's just one less thing to worry about. I came here by Conestoga wagon. It took 8 months, and everyone except me died of dysentery along the way. I miss Mom and Pa. That's all I got in terms of Oregon Trail jokes for you tonight. Or is it? Call the wagons and float. Okay, that was the last Oregon Trail joke I got for you guys tonight. Do you ever think about your life before your mom was on Facebook? My mom likes to spam my wall with videos of baby animals and like the occasional grumpy cat. And I just don't have the heart to tell her that's been over for like 2 years. Like, you can't do that to your mom. That's so mean. Oh, but Facebook is a great way to stay in touch with people you didn't realize were racist. Sometimes my friends who are single will share those articles about like why it's society's fault that they're single instead of their personalities. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, they're usually called like 6 reasons millennials are ditching dating in favor of hookup culture or something awful that makes no sense like that. And my response to those is always, maybe our generation didn't forget how to date each other. Maybe you forgot how to be a likable human being. If that's the case, you probably have a bright future in stand-up comedy. I don't know why you gotta be so negative about everything all the time. I do have a surprisingly diverse background for how white I am. Some of my ancestors are from England, like you would expect, but some of them come from other parts of England, and particularly English parts of Scotland. And the thing about British people is they can't cook for shit. British people are so bad at cooking that they colonized India just for some decent fucking food. That was like 400 years ago. Don't be all, oh, poor India. Poor guys. Imperialism. What do I know about decent food, though? I'm a vegan. Oh, vegans in the house? That's the first time that's ever happened. especially at Spanky's. What the hell is a vegan? Oh, I read a lot of vegan blogs though, and sometimes they'll call people who aren't vegans blood mouths, which is the most badass epithet you could possibly earn. Like, obviously the guy who came up with it has no idea what an insult is. And when you're vegan, blood mouth means that you drink too much Frenzia and you fall asleep with purple teeth. Like, that's so lame. I want to be fucking blood mouth. What was I talking about? Oh, British people can't cook. Yes, British people can't cook. The same goes for Scottish people. Honestly, do you guys know what haggis is? Haggis, if you don't know, is when you take the garbage from a butcher shop, hooves, eyeballs, actual balls, you put them in a lamb's stomach with a bunch of oatmeal, and you boil the shit out of it until it's basically a Scottish hot dog. Now, is it resourceful? Yes. Is it edible? Not even a little bit. But these are my people. My sheep-fucking skirt-wearing people. Oh. What British people lack in pornography or in culinary expertise, however, I think they make up for when it comes to pornography. Personally, I love British porn. There was one moment in particular that really sold me on British porn. It was a kinky porno, right? Latex mini dress, handcuffs, and the girl, she goes, "Please, sir, please lick my arsehole." And the guy says, "Well, since you are so nicely." And from that moment on, I was hooked on British porn. So polite, thank you. Such bad teeth. Some feminists think that fairy tales are anti-feminist. And me personally, I was somebody who was raised on the Disney princess movies and still grew up a bra-burning, sea-sponge tampon-using feminist. So I personally think that the stories still ring true with just a few minor adjustments to the themes. So it's my honor to present to you this evening from this limited edition feminist fairy tale anthology, ladies and gentlemen, Feminist Cinderella. There we go. It's so quiet in here, that's good. That means you guys are paying attention. That means I did what an opener's supposed to do. Did you hear that, Dirty Dan? Cinderella lived with her stepmother and two stepsisters at the Mother Gaia compound in Sebastopol. They all cycled together with the lunar tides and thus became close friends and confidants to each other throughout the years. Surrounded by strong and confident women who nurtured her intellect and creativity, Cinderella discovered a passion for science and technology. By the time she had finished grad school, Cinderella had received a MacArthur Genius Grant for her team of genetically engineered super mice that could remove asbestos. Here's feminist Cinderella. She's wearing a Joan Jett t-shirt. She has a vegan leather bracelet and an Om tattoo and some gauges, as well as a bandana and some cat eyeliner. Cinderella was invited to an exclusive 30 under 30 gala thrown by a prince. Smitten upon seeing her, the prince told her that he must have her hand in marriage. "Buy a girl a drink first, Jesus," said Cinderella, crossing the room to talk to some of her girlfriends. Shortly thereafter, the monarchy crumbled around Prince Charming, and Cinderella made a fortune investing in tech startups. The end. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. If you're interested in seeing more comedy shows around the North Bay, you can come chat with me, get to know me after the show. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, RuneScape, Neopets. I have LiveJournal, but I never use it. So come hit me up. I'm Andy King. Have a good night, Spankies. Can't stop.
Yeah. Andy King, ladies and gentlemen.
Shake it.
Woo! That was lovely. That was lovely. You can find me on JDate, Farm Chat, and Blacks Only. Anyway. That joke was so bad the microphone broke. There we go. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, still having a good time? Yes? Woo! Hey, remember, we're filming tonight, so make it loud so that, you know, your laughter shows up on YouTube or Comcast or wherever it's going to be. It's going to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, bring up a good friend of mine. Young blood in the game, but damn is he funny. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Ferdinandson. Hey, Spankies, how we doing? How we doing, Spankies? Woo! How many kids with ADD does it take to screw in a light bulb? I love In-N-Out. I love In-N-Out more. I love In-N-Out more than I love girls. Because at In-N-Out, animal style tastes good. Oh. It's also why I keep animal sauce packets by my bed. I got a ticket for possession of marijuana, you guys. I got a ticket for possession of marijuana in Sebastopol, California. Absolute bullshit, if you ask me. Fucking bullshit. I got a $400 ticket for possession of marijuana, and they took $60 of weed. So that's got to be the shittiest drug deal that I've ever been a part of. It really sucks because only like a day afterwards, I thought of the perfect way to never, ever get caught with weed, you guys. Okay, first of all, if you don't smoke weed, leave your house with weed. That's a pretty good way to never get caught with weed. But if you do have to leave your house with weed, just tie a balloon to it. And then when a cop comes up to you and he's all like, hey, give me your weed, just be like, what weed? And then it fucking flies up in the air. You guys, it would work, okay? They don't have a space program. They can't do shit. Can't do shit about it. You just want to make sure that you use a light-colored balloon because it'll actually shoot down a darker shade of balloon. Topical, right? Yeah. You know what's funny is that I wrote that a while ago. It's still topical. Will it always be topical? Hopefully not. But you know what? If I got a joke out of it, fuck it. Fuck it. And the cop's gonna stand there like, you got me. And you know, one day there's gonna be some dude out in the rain like, God, give me one reason to not kill myself today. And then that's when that weed's gonna come down, you guys. Gonna hit him right in the head. He's gonna be like, no way. I'm going to church on Sunday, and I'm gonna be stoned. I want to start growing my own pumpkins indoors next year, you guys. I want to start growing my own pumpkins indoors because nobody does that. People only get pumpkin-flavored things one time of the year. Imagine if you were the guy who had pumpkin-flavored things all year. Like, how much pussy would the pumpkin spice guy get? Right? You can just hang out at Starbucks, and then the first time you hear a girl complain about normal pumpkin spice latte, just go up to her and be like, hey, baby. I got a bunch of pumpkins at my house. I have my own personal pumpkin patch, all right? It'll blow your mind. So you take her home out to your own personal pumpkin patch, you flip up the door, turn on the lights, just boom, 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 just rows and rows of perfectly grown pumpkins. And then you look at it and you say, now all we need is the spice. And that's motherfucking closing, you guys. And that's how it's done. Oh, shit. You guys, I'm telling the truth up here. I'm giving you guys ideas. Ideas all day. I got another idea. I'm going to stop covering my coughs and sneezes to help overpopulation. I'm like the Brita filter for humanity. You guys think not, but the world is going to be better with less people, huh? Huh? Who agrees? Come on, people, let's agree. There's going to be less. Nah, it's cool, it's cool. I like the amount of people we have, but it's growing. And that's not something that we should talk about. Not something we should talk about at all. You know what we should talk about is the fact I work for a tree service. Yeah. I work for a tree service during the day, which means I climb trees and I deal with the brush on the ground. It's a very physical job. It's a little bit of a dangerous job. I've actually gotten hurt a few times with the job, but my dad's my boss, so most of the pain is on the inside. Most of the pain is on the inside, you guys, because my dad's my boss. My dad's an asshole, actually. I was working on my first car with my dad one time. It's supposed to be a good father-son bonding moment. And I was like, hey, I'm kind of cold. I'm going to go in and get a jacket. What are you, faggot? Don't be such a pussy.
I was like, no, I'm not. You're a fucking faggot. Fix my car, you faggot. Fix my goddamn car. The worst part about my parents' divorce was that they didn't get one. They did get a bunk bed, though. They did get that bunk bed. Yeah, they did. That's what I call staying together for the kids, right? That is what that is called. It's weird. My mom was just like, yeah, we're just happier in a bunk bed. I'm like, really? What was the problem before? You guys were too close to each other while you guys were fucking sleeping? Why do you need a bunk bed? I'm always afraid if I go into their room, I see their bunk bed, I'm just gonna see stay together for the kids carved into my dad's bottom bunk. Just like a tally that he keeps down there. How many days until my younger twins are 18? This is true shit! True shit all day. All day. I go to Sonoma State so often to visit girls, I need to get a shirt for going to Sonoma State that says, I'm here for the pussy. Because I see people I know from high school who all of a sudden think I'm going to school with them. And I have to be like, no, dude, I'm here to see this girl. And they're like, oh, you're going from high school, that's cool. I'm like, no, there's a different girl. I was going to these other dorms for a while. I'm going to these ones over here, dude. I'm here for the pussy, all right? Read the shirt. Read the shirt. I'm here for that pussy. Or I can wear it to Six Flags and look at Dad's reactions. I'm here for that pussy, Dad. Check me out. Let's ride a roller coaster. Or I could bring a cat to a dog park with that shirt. I was smoking weed with my friends one time before watching Finding Nemo 3D, and one of my friends was like, okay, I'm good, I'm done. And I was like, dude, I don't think I could be too high to see Finding Nemo 3D, so I smoke a whole lot more. And then I get in the theater, I sit down, I'm like, I think I might be too high to see Finding Nemo 3D. I'm not prepared to be underwater for 2.5 hours. And neither are you. Neither are you. Got mushrooms fans in here? Psychedelic mushrooms, huh? Mushrooms, fuck yeah. I like mushrooms. I did a mistake on mushrooms. I went to the mall on shrooms. I was walking around like, we're all fucking sheep. We think we're free in this society, but we're not. The government has boxes around us. The corporations run this country. Oh shit, is that an Orange Julius? I am thirsty and hungry at the same time, and a smoothie is the only key to this lock. That joke has layers to it, guys. It's a shrooms joke. You love shrooms? Good. You should talk about it a little less. No, it's good. I like the camaraderie we have here. We have a good camaraderie. I sleep on a futon. How many of you guessed that already? Yeah. A futon is a couch that turns into a bed, so it's perfect for taking friends to that next level. I drive a truck, not because I have a small dick, but because I love free couches. I drive a big old work truck. She's a big old tree service truck. She's a hard-working lesbian. I named her Frankie. She's a big old hard-working lesbian. After a good day at work, I'll rub the dashboard and be like, good girl, Frankie, that was a good day at work we did. I'm going to park you next to a PT Cruiser, let you have her way with her. I spend a lot of money in gas for my truck, though, because it's a big old work truck. She's a big old lesbian, takes up a lot of gas, like a lesbian would, right? You know what I mean? So I spent like $150 in gas last week, and I don't like to think of it like that, so I think of it like a gift. So I'm like, that's like 2 tickets for Melissa Etheridge for Frankie and her PT Cruiser friend. Hey, Melissa Etheridge, good lesbian fucking reference, huh? Let's hear it. For Melissa Etheridge. I listen to rap music, so it's too bad I look like this. Yes. I hear fucked up shit in rap music, you guys. I heard Rick Ross say, I put Molly in her champagne, she ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that, she ain't even know it. It's the definition of date rape, okay? And he doesn't even know it. Okay? Thank you, Nate Pena, for that. He doesn't even know it. Nate's my roommate, you guys. You guys saw Nate first, right? Oh no, right? Oh, you guys said, oh no. You guys, he's funny. He's fucking good. Who liked Nate? Raise your hand if you like Nate. Fuck yeah. I like Nate. Let's hear it. You're welcome, Nate. You're welcome. Why didn't you guys like Nate? Let's talk about it. What's up? Oh yeah, we have 2 futons in the house. Okay, how many of you just want to bet? All right, we have 2 futons in this fucking house. We have couches outside. We got chairs outside. Dude, we have a fun house. All right, you guys should come over sometime. Would you? Huh? Oh, I might have stolen it. Where do you live? I'm talking address, ladies. All right. No, I'm kidding. Where are you guys from? You guys are from Kansas? I definitely did not steal your fucking couch if you're from Kansas, alright? That's a stupid question. You live down the street, so technically Kansas, right? It's fucking Cotati, right? It's the Kansas of Sonoma County. I think we can all agree on that. Fucking Cotati. I went to breakfast in Cotati recently. I ordered a Cotati omelet. They brought it out to me. It was an omelet filled with cigarette butts and chewed gum. And it was racist somehow. It was like... It was saying shit about my Mexican waiter. I had to be like, shut the fuck up, Cotati omelet. You're causing a scene. It might have been a Kansas omelet, but like I said, Cotati's the Kansas of Sonoma County. Keep up. All right. I'm very white. I like being called white, though. I prefer advantaged American. Usually at Spanky's I get some applause break, but that's alright, Spanky's. That's alright. I'm just saying you guys are very usually proud to be white. I'll do the same joke in a black room and I'll get the same applause break. And then when I don't get it with white people, I'm like, you fucking racist. You fucking racist. I gotta close out my set, so I'm gonna tell you guys something real. I fingered a girl for the first time when I was 14 years old. When I was 14 years old, I fingered a girl for the first time, and I did what I think a lot of guys did afterwards. And I smelled my fingers, and I was surprised. Because while I was doing it, I thought it would smell way awesomer. Hey, it smells good now, but that first one, she didn't wash herself, all right? And then I did what a lot of guys did after that, and I washed my fingers off in the lake. Because that's where you are when you're 14 and fingering girls, dude. You're at the fucking lake, right? Right? There's not enough young people in here, dude. You're at the fucking lake, okay? Because your parents think you're at Brandon's house, and her parents think that she... You guys, I can't speak tonight. Fuck it. I'm fucking 45. What the fuck, okay? Get off my ass. What did you do ask me about my age and shit? Like you're all interested in me. Like you're just making sure I'm overage just to make sure that it won't be illegal if you rape me? You couldn't rape me. I guarantee you can. I dare you. And you guys, that's called closing. Thank you very much. My name is Chris Fernandez.
Everybody. Woo! Oh my God. If we wanted to, we could rape you, bro. We could. That's right. It is not, that is said by a true rapist. I picked up a prostitute from in front of the Home Depot the other day. Worst blowjob I've ever had in my life. But he helped me build the nicest gazebo after. You know what they say about blowjobs, though, right? The worst blowjob you've ever had in your life is still better than the best gazebo you've ever had built with the help of a Mexican day laborer whom you accidentally picked up for prostitution. Hey, we're gonna keep this going because I know you guys are having fun. You're having fun. Are you having a great time? You look like you are. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Everybody, how you doing? How you doing? Aaliyah, are you having fun? Yeah, great. Homie? I got a thumbs up. That means yes. All right, there we go. We're gonna keep it up. We got some more Bay Area talent for you here, all the way from San Jose. Please give it up, real fucking big for Matt Kearney.
Keep going for your host, my DJ, everybody. Or not, fuck it. Whatever. Actually, by round of applause, how many people in this bar hate clapping? Alright, perfect. I'm sorry to do that to you, sir. Just want to check who's listening here. What's up, folks? Well, let's not be silly anymore. I want to get real with you, share some shit. I'm a tall guy, believe it or not. I get a lot of people telling me I'm tall. A lot of people like to walk up to me and just like, you're tall. No follow-up or anything. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know where they're going. The other one, I get a lot of people like to ask me if I play basketball all the time. And I'm not insulted by it, but it never really adds anything positive to my life or a little basketball interaction. Like, first of all, if everybody asks me who I want to be asking me, like a hot chick or an NBA scout or something, it's always just some random dude lying a Jack in the Box. So if you play basketball, how about? Just like, why do you care, random guy I'm never going to see again? You got a game going out back? You need a ringer for your company team? What's going on here? I don't know. I don't answer like that. It's a little too confrontational for Jack in the Box. I'm usually pretty honest. I'll be like, well, I was a bit of a late bloomer in high school, so I didn't make the team, but played some intramurals in college, played a rec league team with some wild lady people. People are never impressed by that, believe it or not. They're usually kind of silent, disappointed, like you guys right now. No, usual reaction is like, oh. It's like, oh, dude, I didn't even know you existed 5 seconds ago. Now you're making me feel like shit for not being good at basketball. Fucking, I got feelings here. You have any other questions you want to be disappointed by? Maybe you ask my yearly salary, when last time I had sex was, something like that. Fucking 30 grand 2 months ago. Now you can be disappointed. I don't know. This girl over here is like, oh, wow, that's really sad. Jesus Christ. No, I'm not expecting like a super positive reaction from a little basketball conversation. That would also be weird, right, guys? I talk to them, see if you can get on the phone with other friends. Dude, you are never going to guess what I just been a Jack in the Box. Okay, so I'm sitting there waiting for my junior bacon cheeseburger. In walks this tall-ass guy, right? So I asked him, you play basketball? It turns out I'm sitting there talking to the backup center for the Alameda YMCA Adult Rec League Division III Co-Ed Champions. Yeah, Matt Curry, exactly. No, he's totally down to earth. Yeah, order out the menu. Yeah, we actually have similar voices. He talks like me, so that's crazy. Hey, Cotati. Cheers. What's going on? Any Trump fans in the audience? All right. I was actually expecting more. I saw some like Nazi symbols on the wall and shit in the bathroom, but no, I'm not saying he's a Nazi. I'm a fan of him up until a point. He's super entertaining. I like seeing him just like get all the Republicans in a frenzy and piss people off, and it's been fun. I don't know. I don't know if you guys saw his announcement today. He actually chose his running mate super early, but he's going with the dentist who shot Cecil the Lion. But he thought it was on brand. He thought it would be good for her, so pissing people off. He pissed off El Chapo. I don't know if you guys saw that. Well, that's the guy you want to piss off. Pretty much the biggest drug lord in the world. And I don't know if you guy's got a fucking tunnel dug halfway to his house right now. Like, did you guys see El Chapo's tunnel? That was no Shawshank Redemption exit. That tunnel was nicer than my apartment. It was fucking like a moving sidewalk, and they commissioned local artists to do murals on the walls, fucking sconces and shit. I like it. It was nice. I don't know. The one thing I'm a little sad about the Trump situation, a little worried, no more Miss Universe pageant, right guys? And it's not that I watched it necessarily, it's just without a pageant like that, how are the ladies of the universe supposed to know who is the best one of you? How are you supposed to it must be wandering around directionless, just where is my North Star? One and one. I'm a single guy. I had some sex last week. It was cool. I lied about that 2 months thing earlier. I I've been doing okay. I actually turned down sex this week. Not to, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, fuck sex. No, I'm not trying to brag. This girl like kind of got on my nerve. I'm gonna give a little background. First of all, she has a boyfriend, but she's polyamorous. That's what she said. She said her boyfriend knows about me. She was visiting in town. We met off Tinder like 6 months ago, and now she's back in town and wanted to. And the last time we met, it was just like 6 hours together, and it was magical. But this time, I had a road trip that I was doing, and she happened to arrive like day of, so I just took her along with me for 4 days, and that was not magical. It was not as cool. It was kind of annoying. First of all, she was very she has a boyfriend, right? We'll get this out of the way, but she's very clingy. She wanted to she always wanted to hold my hand, or head under her shoulder, or my shoulder, or whatever. Or every time we'd sit down, she'd put her head on my shoulder, and I get it if we're at a fucking funeral or there's a sunset or something, but I'm trying to eat this burrito right now. It's did you know the human head weighs 8 pounds? I don't know if you guys saw Jerry Maguire, but fucking get off of me. I don't know. I'll be cuddly once in a while. The other thing that was a bit of a turnoff, she's more insecure. She's kind of insecure, and she likes to voice her insecurities to me and wanted me to just reassure her or whatever. And I don't know. It's for anybody, guys or girls. I don't think it's an attractive thing. Just save it for your sisters or something. Just talk about it. It was. Because there's a lot of stuff I didn't know how to respond. It wasn't just I think my butt's too big or something. She'd be like, I hate my pinky toes. It's I love your pinky toes, babe. They're amazing. I get full wood every time we wear flip-flops. Swear to God. It's crazy. I don't know. What did I say? The one that killed me, she said she had always been self-conscious about her small forehead, which I didn't even know was a thing, small forehead. Again, for the people with 5 head, but never 3 head, you know what I'm saying? But she said it, and it made me take a closer look, and she had a small forehead. She really did. Just eyebrows, little tuft of skin, hairline right there. And it's the thing, she had it. And after that, it's all I could look at. We'd be talking, she'd be like, eyes are down here, Matt. So just recommendation, don't mention it. Don't mention it. This is fun. Funner than I thought. I'm Sunday, but I'm unemployed right now, so it doesn't really matter for me. I was a substitute teacher last year. That was my little side hustle I had going on. I liked it. A lot of people were just like, wow, but I always had a passion for passing out worksheets. It's a big thing in my life. I fucking love turning overhead projectors on and off, so it's been a rough summer, It's fun without that. One thing I don't like about being a sub, you gotta call roll every period, and inevitably some kid gets pissed off you didn't pronounce his name perfectly. And I just want to tell kids, I don't care what your name is, I'm not looking at the roll sheet, I don't know, stop heckling my roll call, please. I can't deal with that. Because parents are naming their kids a lot of things that I've never seen before. They're throwing a lot of Y's where there should be I's, and I had a lot of apostrophes in names last year. I don't know if you guys have seen that before. Yeah, one of my favorite students, he's a cool dude. I was at the school a lot. The first day we met, he got mad because I called him Joel. His name is Joel, spelled Joe''L. And I just want to tell him, just no offense. Again, I like name even. Just when I was growing up, it was all letters. We didn't have any punctuation involved whatsoever, so you got to give me a free pass on the first try here. I hope we stop at apostrophes. I hope it's not just open season on all punctuation, because that'll get rough on the subs. Reading that roll, seeing semicolons and question marks in there and shit. Just fucking Michael here, Christopher here, Andre? Fucking thank you. Find some pronounce a question mark. Exactly, Mr. Curry. Perfect. And hashtag ampersand, money symbol, asterisk. That's not a name, no. It's a bad word, old-timey. You know who doesn't get mad when you mess with their names? Indian kids. They have rough names, they're used to it, they roll with it. You be reading that roll for them, just be like, Monica here, Omar here, Shit. Just call me DJ. Thanks, dog. Appreciate that. I was at school with a bunch of Chinese kids, like straight from China. I'm not being fucking ignorant. They will go a step further and they'll like provide you with an English alternative to their name, which I appreciate. They'll be like, "Hi, my name's Jinjo." "Oh, Steve." Thank you. I'm gonna go with Steve. That one's way easier than that first one you said. I asked Steve because first of all he didn't say "or Steve." He's like, "It means Steve," and I was like, "I don't think it does." Now your heart's in the right place. You're trying to help me out here, but he said that they get to choose their American name, their English name when they start learning English over there, which I think is cool. Put it in the hands of the kids. But Steve, that's where you're going with. Oh, buddy, you're 13. Go big. You're allowed to put punctuation in your name. Throw an exclamation mark there. I figure if I got to name myself 13, it wouldn't have been Matthew. It would have been something badass for 13. It would have been Shredder or RZA or Tush or something. Fucking Weed or Wu-Tang related. I don't know. This guy wants to pass. I had a long-term sub gig at a dual language school. It was like a Spanish-English immersion school. They would have trouble with my name, so they would call me maestro, which means teacher, or teacher, which also means teacher. I don't know if you guys know. The other one I got a lot is pinche puto. I don't know the exact trans. I think it's more like a mentor type situation with that one. Someone you really look up to? No? I don't know. I didn't know language. Fucking A. Is the dog still in here? No. I like that dog. I'm a dog lover, but I gotta say I did some dog sitting last weekend for my mom, and we grew up having big dogs, and I'm used to like walking a big dog. You gotta pull it a little, you feel like a man. But she's got a smaller dog now, and I feel a little different. When I walk, and she has a cockapoo. Which I don't even like saying the word cockapoo. Fucking people ask me what kind of dog it is. Like, he's a mix. I feel like people are judging me like I picked this dog out at the pet store and I just want to tell them it's my mom's dog. You know what I'm saying? Looking, trying to make him look tougher. Bought him a little Raiders sweater. And put on some Humane Society tags for people to take to the streets. You know? Fucking group home, motherfucker. Dog. It's a male dog who assumes it's a female, so I'm always correcting people. They're like, oh my god, how cute, what's her name? Like, his name is Sunflower. Thanks a lot for that one, Mom. Is that a light band? Sorry, let's see. Yeah, alright. Alright, guys. I enjoyed my time in front of you. My name's Matt Curry. And yeah, I'm your headliner. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Curry. God damn, that was good. Dan goes, hey, was that like 10 minutes? I was like, no, it's like 20. Yeah, can never take that back. Don't ever want to get it back. All right, hey, before we get into our headliner real quick, here's the situation. Everyone that does comedy is probably broke as fuck, I think. I can't imagine that they're making a lot of money, because I'm not. I'm just getting one free beer. We're going to send them around a tip jar. Pay whatever you can, if it's 25 cents, if it's $1. You guys have been the best fucking crowd that I've ever been a part of. Yes, give it up for you! Yes! Ever! We're going to send this little tip jar around, put some quarters in it, or like some dollars, or whatever you have. As Tony Sparks at free, can you put advice in there? What do you have? What do you have to say? She needs a pen. No, already. Yeah, my first part of advice, always have a pen. Yeah, that's easy. I'm going to give it out to this guy right here. Hey, you guys, hey, give whatever you can. You know, it's all going to the comedians. It's to support their bastard children. I mean, it is. We heard from Michael already. He's got a 9-year-old, and she needs some help, at least, you know. But we are going to wrap this show. You guys still doing good? Let me hear it.
Thank you so much.
You guys are still doing good. Excellent, excellent. That's always great. That's great. Welcome to the show. You're a late edition. Thank you so much for coming out. Yeah, absolutely. It's a pleasure to have you. It is. You guys still ready to hear a little bit more comedy? Just a little bit more, right? I mean, we got half-price drinks. No one really is going anywhere. Let's be real. We're not going anywhere. Oh shit, that got too real. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wrap it up tonight. But first and foremost, we're gonna have the producer of this entire comedy show. Like, he got all these people together from all over the goddamn place. He is here today. He is behind the bar right now. Come back. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the very, very funny Dirty Dan P.
I'm saying.
What's up, Spankies? You guys have a good time tonight? Nice. I'm so happy to do this. We do this twice a month here at Spankies, and you guys know I love it here at Spankies. So this is where I got my start. This is where I started doing cocaine. Yeah, right there in that bathroom. Yeah. I got my. And don't talk about it unless you got it. You know the rule. Now I gotta take a shit. Just for mentioning it. Hey, you guys, I want you guys, please, big round of applause. Put your hands together for your bartender tonight, Diana. Getting us all drunk, getting us fucked up. I have a soft spot in my heart for bartenders. I was actually born to be a bartender. I was born between happy hours. My mom was working a double shift. No, but really, I was born to be a bartender. My grandfather was a bartender. My dad was a bartender. My brother is a bartender. My mother is a cocktail waitress. My sister's a cocktail waitress. And my mother-in-law is a cock sucker. You can't win them all. Right? I love it here at Spanky's. So I always do well at dive bars. And I'm not trying to say Spanky's is a dive bar, because it's really not a dive. Spanky's is more like a tragic fall. Right? A suicide jump in here. They say it's like a biker bar, but I find it's more like a country bar to me, right? Like I grew up in the city of San Francisco, and I moved out here 10 years ago. But this is like, and I love it out here in the country. You know what I mean? I love country. The other day I was here and I met a woman. She was a country girl, and she asked me if I listened to country music, and I told her no, but I have masturbated to Hannah Montana a lot. And then I told her, listen, I'm not a pedophile, I'm no pervert. I'm like, I'll rub one out to Reba or Shania. I love country chicks. Who doesn't like a white girl who can open up a beer bottle with their mouth? Right? I love a white girl. I love a white girl who likes to hog tie me and give me a little fucking spur kick to the ribs when she got me. You guys also, please put your hands together for the one and only DJ Cervantes is in the house. He's fucking bringing it all together. He brings it like, he makes a comedy show with it. Now the DJ. Also, he's the only one in here getting paid to watch porn on his laptop. That's what the fuck he's doing back there. He's not mixing shit. He's mixing drinks. And then also, you guys, I just wanted to come on and say, can we also just big round of applause for all the comedians we saw tonight? All of them, man. It's fucking, yeah. I did handpick them all. They did really well, and you know, I just want to let you guys know that it's not easy to do stand-up comedy. Like, to get up on stage and entertain people that you don't know and just start telling stories and try to help, try to make them laugh. It's not easy. And as a matter of fact, they say that stand-up comedy is the hardest gig in show business. Have you guys ever heard that before? You're shaking your head? Yeah, you do agree? Yeah. I know, right? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. But here's the thing. So you agree? You think it's the hardest thing to do in show business? Here's the thing. I disagree, and I'll tell you why. Because I think that chick who takes 3 dicks at once, I think her job's a little bit harder than mine, right? Right? She does love it, but it's at least 3 times as hard. Sarah is someone, she loves it. You're a third input girl? Yeah? You get the tri-plug? You ever had a minivan? You know the minivan, right? 2 in the front and 5 in the back. That's always a good one. Is that what? A cum cart? Oh. You got a couple clowns in there? A couple midget clowns hanging out? Yeah, so they say it's the hardest thing, and I don't think so. And here's another thing about threes, is that last night I had a threesome, and what I mean by that is that I woke up and I masturbated at 3-something in the morning, which is the best sex that I've had all year. You know how hard it is to masturbate to MILF porn when you live at home with your mom? Yeah, it's difficult. You wake up at 3 in the morning and try to rub one out, that's fucking for sure. That's fucking for sure. And you guys, I'm just so happy that people come out on Sunday nights. You know, I'm out here on a Sunday twice a month. And you know, it's fucked up that I'm missing my reality TV shows. Anybody you guys here out here missing your reality, coming out to watch comedy? This is the real reality TV show, right? But it's fucked up because, you know what's fucked up about the reality TV shows is that the people that watch those shows are never the demographic for those shows. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'll give you an example. My brother loves all the fisherman shows. Anything the fisherman, Deadliest Catch, Wicked Tuna, River Monsters. And here's the fucking ironic thing is my brother can't swim and he's allergic to seafood. What the fuck's he doing? Yeah. And I also have a big homie who just came home and he's addicted to the wife shows. He loves any show to do with the wife. He loves the fucking Basketball Wives, Army Wives, Sister Wives. And the funny thing is he just came home from jail for beating his wife. And now he thinks they're gonna be on Prison Wives. Yeah, that's not how it works. I told him that shit. I know. And like, how about did anybody here watch Teen Mom? Any no Teen Mom fans? 16 and Pregnant? No, you don't like that? You guys don't like those shows? Yeah. My mom hates those fucking shows. I love the shows. I love to see a 16-year-old slut piss her life away. It makes me feel better about myself. Here's why. I'll tell you why. My mom hates those fucking shows too because she was 16 and pregnant. My mom's 16 and pregnant with me, and she didn't get no reality TV shows. She didn't get no endorsements. All my mom got was a job at McDonald's. Yeah, that's true. That's real talk. It's fucked up. And I'm the result of her being 16 and pregnant, you know? And here I am doing stand-up comedy at a dive bar on a Sunday night. You know, I'm an alcoholic, drug addict, I live at home with my mom, plus I'm unemployed. I got an ingrown toenail. Shit is tough, dude. But it ain't easy, right? And like I said, I'm unemployed and I just got fired from my job at McDonald's, which was fucked up because my mom had to fire me. Because she's the shift supervisor, yeah. And I live at home under the stairs of my mom's house, so the joke's on her because I'm not paying rent this month. You guys, you know how hard this is true. I live in a fucking under the stairs of my mom's house, and it's fucked up my game. Like I've had to downgrade the quality of women that I date. You know what I mean? Because like. You know how hard it is, though? You know how hard it is to smuggle a 250-pound female wrestler into a walk-in closet without waking up your mom? It's fucking tough, dude. I gotta put the bitch in the camel clutch and squeeze her ass in there. But the other day, I had this chick in my house, and I was fucking her, and she queefed so loud that she woke up my mom. This is the truth. This is real talk, man. This is like, is this ever happened to you guys, fellas? And we feel kind of partly responsible, right? Because we're the ones doing the pumping up. We're doing the old fucking voof, 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 voof. And then what happens when you pull it out? Just and everybody's fucking embarrassed. And she's embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. She's looking back at me, and I'm like, bitch, that wasn't me. That was fucking you. It sounded like someone lit off a dozen hot air balloons underneath my bed, right? And I'm like, my mom's stomping on the fucking ceiling, and like, shut the fuck up. My dog's trying to dig his way out of the fucking room, dude. It was like a monster fucking, it was like a gorilla muff queef, dude, in the midsummer, you know what I mean? You don't want to catch one of those, dude. That's the worst thing you do. And what are you supposed to do when you're in that situation, right? What do you do when you make a bitch fucking just monster queef in your room, wake up your mom and fucking upset your dog? What are you supposed to do? You do what I do. You finish up your drink and wash your dick in the sink. And you guys have been a great crowd. Thank you all for coming out. We do this every second and fourth Sunday of the month. You guys tell your friends, come out and enjoy it. Thank you so much. I'm Dirty Dan P.
should know by now.
It's been a long time. I should have left you. When I saw my step you. Yeah, how many we shows just went through. Time's up. Sorry I kept you. In a bitch, you even feeling the mess. The vibe of the microphone so much listen. Sit by the radio and on the dial soon. As you hear it, pump up the volume. Pump up the volume.